Hello everybody, it's Daniel here. Oh Christ. 5 pyros on defense. That's never a great start to your game, is it? Probably shouldn't have gone quick fix either. I was thinking of something that could actually support the pyros, but generally not the best of things to actually do on defense. In actual fact, now that I think about it, there are so many things wrong with this gameplay that I'm honestly not too sure where to start. This is just one of those days. We've all got these every now and then, where it's a day, despite how you planned it, you had an idea how it might work out. Nothing worked out the way that you actually envisioned it, in a sensical or logical manner. Like right there I was pocketing a scout, but he died instantly. There's 5 pyros on this team. I've only seen one of them, the rest are presumably all missing in action. There's a heavy blast in our spawn. I'm not sure how he's actually still up there. Our engineer is nowhere to be found. I'm pretty sure we had at least one, but he's dead apparently. And the blue team are all now apparently on the cart, and none of them are actually quite aware of my existence. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, do you see this? Do you see this? None of them. There's like 5 of them there. And the spy is the one who gets me as he backstabs like 2 pyros in the process, and they win immediately. What just happened? Oh god. Welcome to one of those days. Welcome to my life when it comes to TF2. This is why it's difficult to get commentary sometimes, guys. Because just random shit happens. I'm sorry, I'm swearing. But oh god. There's just so many things that are happening in this that I really wasn't sure what to do half the time. Like, for example, this guy's the only guy around who I can actually pocket. He's just planted about 8 stickies on the cart, and I'm pretty sure he's even going to reload and plant a couple more. But there's no one else here. I can't really pocket the engineer. This demo man's all I've got. Presumably the rest of our team is already dead before they come out the door, and thank God we got the taunting demo man. And that's not even the best bit about that. The best bit is that when I actually go back to see him, yes, actually, as well, there's pretty much no one on our team. But it turns out that he's taken out his Satoichi, and he's just ready for melee combat. Like, look, he's just there. He's got his Satoichi now. Like, what am I supposed to do? This is the only guy to heal on my team. There's no one else. They're all gone. Thank God. Just to keep some sort of sanity intact, just towards the end, the Heavy actually does make an appearance. Thank Christ for that, because, dear God, that was not a great scenario as it was shaping up there. I'd also like to point out that our sentry is behind a mesh there. You've pretty much seen it there. It covers a very small bit of track, but dear God, it's practically behind a mesh. It really is. That's really not going to be doing much. But there's nothing we can do about that. And our Heavy also seems quite determined to actually sit in the bomb for the longest time. He doesn't really move much from this spot. The closest he'll actually go is just over the spawn here. And again, spawn camping with a quick fix. This is not a scenario. This does not happen. It's not supposed to. A pyro just kind of comes out there, gives him a little air blast. That sniper's down there trying to take on a pyro all by himself and presumably push the cart up the mountain. I'm not too sure, in all honesty. And now he actually does decide to go towards the bomb, and he just kind of runs off then. I'm left with the Toichi down man, and we've actually got a semblance of a pyro here. So let's go for more spawn camping for quick fix, because why not? It seems to be the most logical thing we can actually do. It shouldn't be, but it's all we've got. And this is where I just lost it. I just hit a sentry with a Lubrasalt and just ran off. I didn't even stop to kill it. Just one hit. Like, what was I thinking? This is what these days do to you. Like, they drive you essentially mad when it comes down to it, because there's so many just things happening to you that you just can't account for, that you just start to lose it. That engineer there just turned straight around into that backburner pyro, dying instantly. So that happened as well. And as the Toichi demo man is actually doing surprisingly well camping in spawn. You wouldn't think it really, but he is there. Now he's just being shot down by the volley of huntsman arrows. I don't know what's going on there. That spy just ran into spawn as well. He doesn't come out of there. Like, look. Where'd he go? He's gone now. I don't know what happened there. Presumably he's getting a bunch of backstabs off them, where they wouldn't expect it as well in their own spawn, but he's gone. He doesn't make a return. And this spy as well just, I don't know what he was trying to do there even to me. Got a second down man here. I actually didn't trust him because he didn't have his Itoichi out. And now we're just going to jump to the next bit of the game, because that essentially went on. And this sniper is essentially AFK right now. And because it is one of those days, because nothing makes sense today, I decided that I'm going to push this guy out the door, and I'm going to try and get an Uber off, and see how long he actually lasts. But the surprising thing is, as I'm actually in the process of pushing him, he actually comes back. He just kind of wakes up there. And that kind of broke me down there. I couldn't take that. Thanks for... it's like the best pun I've ever seen in TF2 just before, right there. And this is where things get even worse as far as the game is concerned. Because I thought we had got over our 5 pyros for the first half of the game. But actually checking now we're up to 4 snipers. So we've essentially all switched over. So if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. So I just essentially here switch from medic just to play a ham sniper, like not even really like standard sniper. Let's just get a huntsman, let's get the ham, let's go Girotti, let's do whatever the hell we can. I've no idea how I even get over to this scenario, by the way, because there's a whole battle raging on down below, but I do walk over there. The cart is surprisingly far up now as well. No one pays any attention to me. This sniper here is just kind of standing there, and critical ham, he's dead. That spy just runs off, and I drop down, and apparently we've got it true, and there's still a sentry here. Just, it doesn't make sense sometimes with TF2. It really doesn't. Like, you just can't account for some of these things. Like, some of these, like, plays, like, I always like to imagine that this is actually just competitive TF2. And these are like the pro tactics that everyone is employing. Like here we just have huntsmen across the battlefield. I mean, I actually have a second huntsman who's trying to kill me from inside this room. And that spy who gets right in my way. He actually saves that huntsman's life there because it just confuses me so much. And then a down man decides that he's just going to kind of trap me a while for that. And I do contemplate jumping, possibly killing myself with the fall damage. Oh, I was just getting desperate at this stage. Like, I didn't know what to do. And I kill that guy, apparently. He just walks in the way. That was just a random pot shot. I wasn't expecting anything of it. But we have another sniper on him as well. So apparently we were both on that guy. And this is the bit that I really just don't understand what happened here. I decided that I'm going to go after this demo man. And he's trying to take me out with his stickies. I'm going way behind our lines. I'm the forefront of the battlefield. That sniper dies as collateral damage. I didn't even know he was there. He just goes down, though. Like, instantly. Crit ham, you're really dead. And that soldier just stands there. Nice headshot on him, and he doesn't even realise. And that damn man just tried to go for the health and just collapsed on top of it as well. This pyro then tries to get me. He's dead. And I get out alive. I actually escaped that. I've got this gameplay. This is just something I played tonight, like, just on the fly. It's like, I'm kind of in exam mode, as far as my time is concerned, so just playing a bit of TF2 in the evenings just to relax, but this is not what I envisioned. This really isn't. I know the commentary's breaking down a bit, guys, but this just doesn't make any sense. Like, I really can't account for it. I hit that guy through oh god, the railing, apparently. I don't know how I even managed that. And as I'm focusing on that pyro, spy out of nowhere just sends me across the battlefield. I don't even know. But you haven't seen the best bit. This is just incredible, alright? So the final part of this gameplay, I've gone back to medic, because we've actually got a bit of balance on our team again. People have actually strayed off the snipers. And for starters, that Ubered Heavy there, he essentially goes down, and I'm forced to kind of run out of there. Pursued by a pyro. Syringe gun him to death with the help of a mini sentry. Engineer comes out, he's next, and he explodes violently at that. There's a demo in there that decides that he's going to spawn camp, will trap himself in the building and not allow anyone in there. And at this point I just decided I'm fed up. Like, you know what, I've been doing well in the offensive push, let's just go for it. And so I'm just going to run past their entire force. I'm out here all on my own now. And then it just kind of dawns on me, oh wait, I'm a medic, what can I possibly do up here? They've got a sentry. So I contemplate shooting it for a quick second. That's not going to work. There's apparently a guy being bludgeoned to death down there. I'm not sure what's going on. And this engineer, he comes out of nowhere. Like, how did he get across the map like that? Like, they're everywhere. That spy, again, like another man who just dies from a collateral damage. I wasn't even aiming for him. He just walks in the way. He was covered in Girardi and he just goes down so fast. And now I've got like 3 snipers on me and a pyro who walks right at my face. Look at this! happened? What happened? How did I live that? There was a pyro in my face, but... Oh god, I'm essentially going combat medic here, guys. And I slowed this down. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that arrow. That went straight through my head. You saw that. How did I live? I've got nothing to say for that. I don't know anymore. And then I just realized that this guy's been trying to kill me for the longest time now. I'm just noting the amount of arrows that are in the wall. So rather than just try and do anything about it, I'm just going to stand here and just mess with him a bit. Like, hi, I'm a target. And then his friend comes along as well. So I decided, like, oh god, I better get out of there. Because he might actually kill me at this stage. That's the same pyro. He's back. He's back and... What happened? What just happened? And the heavy, I knew that I should have healed the heavy there, by the way. But at this stage, I was just past Karen. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do whatever. Like, this game doesn't make any sense as is. So I syringe gun to death the second pyro. Well, actually the third pyro of the game. But actually, even the fourth pyro. I've syringe gun to death too many pyros. I decided to come down here, and that's the unfortunate end. There are two snipers here, and they actually get away here, surprisingly. Like, the dude just run off. The heavy gets, like, an arrow in his arm, and he desperately calls out for me. The fact that I've gone down, like, he can't deal with the sniper, so he just gets out of there. Like, he completely legs it. And just hides up here. And I realize now that everyone's actually up in this barn as well. Which shouldn't happen again. This is not, like, a point that you really should get yourself, like, kind of trapped inside this building on Thunder Mountain. And this sniper here, I decided, like, you know, enough is enough. I'm going to try and get this guy. So he actually goes for the help. I just kind of dive down him with the Uber Saw, launching a bunch of syringes off on him, trying to get him. This spy! How did he get that? Like, how? That was a kill steal as well, which is quite disappointing, all things considered. It's rare that you get the syringe gun killing spree as medic. But how did he get that backstab? That made no sense. He just walked alongside of it, like, hi guy, I'm on your side. And he just went down. And then when I actually do try and play actual medic towards the end, I just die instantly trying to help that heavy. And we win the game because we did so fantastic. Oh, I don't even know sometimes, guys. It's one of those days. I don't even know. I felt like this just needed to be uploaded, just as proof that I do try sometimes, and I have difficulty making commentaries just because of random games like this. Just as evidence on... Oh god, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you at the next one.